Hello guys, welcome back to my Luigi's Mansion free playthrough. I'm Yoshi, and I'm going to be continuing my blind playthrough of this game to 100% completion. In the last episode, we had a wild cat chase around the mansion that took up most of our time, along with a very fun boss battle where you don't actually kill a ghost in it. Very interesting choice. But now we have to facing our big boss. There's a toad painting there, and we're going to have to work for it, so obviously you're going to have to face a boss. Before I even do anything, let's see if I can kill the ravens. Other than that, I don't really see what else to do. We're just gonna walk in and attempt to trigger this cutscene by freeing him. Yep. And see, knew it. We got interrupted. And the Dicer's alive, because why not? Ugh. This is just like a Jurassic Park dinosaur now. Alright, this is gonna be a crazy boss. Let's go right into it. We have 2 blockers and a little bit of time to figure out the patterns. Okay, that didn't take too long to attack. Literally just destroy all the eggs. Throw him 2 eggs and he just instantly goes down. That would be a little bit easier to do that with 2-player, but we do have to figure out a couple other things. Okay, well now it's not as easy. Hey, what are you going to do? We'll need an alternative way of doing that. I think I know how to do this. You might just have to wait for stuff to happen. Obviously, this means that the only way for us to do anything good is to sacrifice the second player. Luigi, you served us well! Thanks, Egad. That was actually a pretty useful hit. And now we can't even destroy the eggs anymore. And now he's free, so now he's gonna start roaming around here. Okay. Starting to get a little bit crazy now. We have nothing to swing at him, nothing to do anything else, and there's no reliable way of doing stuff. So I'll start with the first obvious choice. I move Luigi out of the way to do stuff. See if we can trigger this guy to eat. Yeah, even he's become a little bit smarter. I'm glad he actually gave us something to do. Oh! We can use the bones to hurl out of him. And run. Of course, we had to just look around. So whenever he does that very special animation, we have to attack him. Otherwise, he'll chew on it. Running around. Nice, that was a quick hit on that third one. I was worried he was gonna do the slam attack right away, so I had to move for safety. Oh, now that, a noxious attack. Nice quick hit at the end, though. From the looks of it, we did pretty well. Okay. What could possibly be hiding in there? Another boss ghost. So this was just the first phase of him. And he's a caveman-like ghost, too. Wait a minute. You're telling me that in one of the other battles that this slam attack, this attack was going to allow me to avoid his big slam? There was a guy before that had a little wave attack that I previously thought was completely unavoidable. But I think if we could get air during that time, we could literally avoid that attack. If that is true, then we actually have a good way of dodging that. But the problem is evading that attack is what's gonna be annoying. From the looks of it, I got kind of an idea of what to do, but other than that, I don't know what else to do. Maybe it'll be easier to just go close to him. Yeah, I knew it. I don't know how I figured that out, by the way. I kind of just figured as much that if we were going to do stuff that we could deal with him that way. It is a little bit obnoxious with the timing, but now that I found out that it has a good radius, it should actually not be too bad to time. If you're not bad at this game, at least, but yeah. So, that slash attack, in case you're wondering, was one of our first attacks we ever learned in this game. From the very beginning of the game. It was one of the first attacks that we had stored at the very beginning, and just now I finally figured out that it could be used to just barely jump over the shockwaves. For the longest time, I had no idea how to dodge that particular attack, but now I do. I'm so used to like playing as Mario and being able to jump over everything, but with Luigi not able to jump, that's the only thing that we could do. There we go. That was actually a really good boss battle, all things considered, though, for my very first time. Nice. Strangely, no key blocks anywhere after all this nonsense. Well, now we get to rescue the second of 3 toads. Oh, of course, he has the next key spot.
It's me, Luigi. Okay. Oh, I can dig it.
Nice. All right. You managed to save another toad. Excellent. Show Toad to the elevator, and I'll make sure he stays sound in the lab. Whew. Okay, that was actually a pretty simple boss, things considered. It started a little tricky at the beginning, as most bosses did, but it was one of the many I actually figured out almost immediately. That's nice. I left some bats around, so I need to make sure I just go straight to the elevator instead of going towards the ray fins. And there we go. Away he goes.
Oh, phew.
Which will trigger another cutscene now. Ooh, he said he might more ghosts to find, Luigi. Okay. Now then, Luigi, you still need to find one more Toad, Princess Peach, and Mario. So that's basically the number of major bosses left, including the final boss. He says we're halfway there, when really we're clearly not. Fortunately, we still can't take the eggs from the previous time. Okay then. There's only one thing we can do now after the thing is done. We have to reload this room to get the thing back in, as well as reload the additional things in order to get the second part in. Unfortunately, because of the chaos that Raptor caused, it destroyed pretty much most of the helmets we used to check stuff at them. So that means unless they respawn, we'll have to do quite a bit of walking. And I have a good idea on how to save that. We'll just use 2 players to carry it. Yep. This is just to save some walking, obviously. It's nothing too different. If I actually had the co-op mode active, this would be much faster, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Wow, so this game is a really interesting co-op as well, and I like it. So after like more than 50 minutes, we finally found something that could be thrown at these things. So let's use this to destroy stuff, only to find out that it doesn't break on impact anyway. Ah, great, now it's pointless. They broke earlier, but apparently they're very strong bones. That's phase 2 done. Looks like the ravens from this room that were supposed to inhabit it are gone. That's very good, knowing that I don't have to deal with that. So far, this secret's been really annoying. And another gem, nice. That's the 4th gem around here. Lots of stuff that we have to get just by destroying stuff in very specific spots and just using this bone on everything. I knew we had to destroy the options here, but I also didn't know that it was going to be part of like at least 4 different gems I've gotten so far by doing this. Well, the first 2 I got for free, and then the second one, Sir Fates to start getting absolutely ridiculous, so just to save the pressure, I'm gonna take this with me and make sure every single one of these gets destroyed. Big coin pile there. Actually kind of forgot what I did to raise the sign there earlier. Okay, did not work the best, but at least we found some pearls doing that. Oh yeah, that's how we found this. We did this to reveal a second thing to reveal the other gem. there's a secret room somewhere where the last two will probably be hiding. For one, we didn't even get to explore the other half of the area without immediately having to destroy stuff immediately. So, kind of forced to do a bunch of stuff here to figure out where to go. And I'm starting to get extremely odd. Ugh. But I can't take off my headphones. Just can't. I have to stick with it. Oh, back into this big room again. Now, we can finally explore around and see where the second power gems may be hiding after all this mess happened. This mess of a boss. Oh, right. Oh, great. I think it'll be faster just to go around normally until I find something that I could maybe hit. Oh, that got stuck there. There we go. There's an achievement for destroying them all. All the museum exhibits. And half of them got destroyed by literally doing absolutely nothing. I literally just walked around and the enemies destroyed them for me. Yeah, Luigi basically won all that. So other than that, Luigi basically got that achievement by doing almost absolutely nothing. All he did was like do a couple of our stuff and that was it. Fortunately, doing that may have also impacted a lot of my gem spots, unfortunately. I will have to reload this room using the trick though to get everything back and get the booze to spawn as well. This is the thing why I literally accidentally spun it to reveal this. Nice that we are able to find them so close together, but still kind of annoying. Let's see if that cat gets in the way again, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Ha ha. Yeah. Oh.
Secured.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, good. That's a good thing. One floor to begin with, but we'll make it work. Okay then. Now we still have to re-explore the area to try and find the mist stuff, and we need to explore the area to find the booze as well. Remember, every single floor has its own individual boo. I was wondering when that our basement floor would come up because of confusion and kind of forgetting it, but we found it, basement 2. Now it'll be in linear order for the rest of the bit, which means once we get the final big button. And here we go. There's only one room in this area, so we have to... Now, I thought Boo randomly respawned if you took too long, but really it was just something else entirely. Okay, so this is how they replaced the thing. Nope. Nope. Luigi has to flash the most. My name is Boons. All these boo names get really hilarious. Sorry that I'm not saying their pins, but I think it would be a little bit hard to do. So it's better to just kill them. Alright. Well, the only other thing we could do is figure out the painting spots and see if we can find one that contains a gem. So because all the museum exhibits are destroyed, the only way we can explore this spot is to we reveal all the stuff. That's not gonna work, unfortunately, much at all. It's pretty crazy that literally every museum exhibit has been destroyed because of the dumb stuff. Unfortunately, no really good way to figure out if there's two items here or not. In fact, I may have to leave the zone to 3 times just for the other stuff. That means there's only one other thing I can really do here. We just do all these. Or I guess something I completely forgot about is pulling the thing again. Previously this opened the door, but we could pull it a second time to do a secret. Maybe? No. Ah. They don't pull at the same time anymore. Okay, so that's unfortunately a fake. Okay, I think I have an idea what to do with that guy. We actually got a little bit of money from him initially, but we might be able to destroy that instead. See what you can do about that. Just make things a little bit interesting. Yes, I will be taking us all the way to here. Actually, seems like nothing of worth really in here. There. So one of the only spots left is in this area. Clearing out all these stuff. Wait, I haven't destroyed that pterodon yet. That might be one of the secrets. Very unfortunate, though, that we can't get the second one because of not having some other stuff. So we'll bring this with us and see if this will focus on anything. Yep, knew it. Somehow I just knew that pterodon would have something. Oh, and the bone exhibit. I haven't even done anything with that at all. This one right here that's been kind of just looming over us the entire time. That's an indestructible object right there. Gonna have to find another secret instead. Oh! This spot I've never checked before. Nor this map, nor this other spot in the side right here. The one things I did not check. I did not check that. Imagine if that reflected in it, that caused them to crack. Very interesting. Fortunately, I don't think that's the secret I'm working for. Which means we're technically done with this floor, even though we missed one of the gems. And the LV1 to 5 probably won't be as painful though, right? But anyway, to basement 2 now we go. This run's also gonna probably be went through a little bit quicker. Since I have plenty of time, we're gonna try and take on the boss and do something else at the same time. If I get a long boss battle, I may have to reset. Depends. I may have to reset my aim just to head it up, but if I could take it out with a good time, then maybe I do stuff interesting. Okay, this is a Forgeworks area now. It had a fire-like effect, so maybe there is a permanent fire thing that I could do. Where I could suck up the elements and use that to our valves, or fire effects that I could pull out. Nice little trick there. Literally destroying everything that I find from Ron. And another trigger point. Ooh, so that permanent water effect prevents Luigi from going near that spot, so he literally created a trap for Luigi right there. A little annoying, but it's the more annoying bats as per usual. Say, they're just the most annoying enemy in this game that isn't a ghost, just because of the fact that they stun Luigi and force you to unnecessarily switch to an air tear as a result. It's really annoying. I don't like it one bit, but I have to deal with it nonetheless. So how do we get up there? That's the real question. Anytime I see a chest up there in a very awkward spot, I have to figure out a way to do that. I think we just have no choice but to pull it down from here, really. Or finding out one of those dang objects to pull stuff in. Nice. That thing moved like really fast. Wow, I literally lost grip on it. Finally got rid of that thing. What's this one gonna take me nowhere? And what about this one? That's on it. Straight into the key we go. Nice. And obviously we could activate this. Oh. Oops, I forgot about that. Now Luigi himself has the key. Anytime there's a little spot up there you could go to, and you can't get up to it because of some down pain, I always get so frustrated because then I start going around trying to figure out where it is. There's water there as well. I was dripping down, that could have hit me. Okay. Let's go. Of course, there's mini ghosts. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wow. Nah, that's not gonna do any good. Gonna have to try several different combinations and see what works best. Not only with this one being used in the middle and sifted to its initial spot, so when it doesn't work, we'll leave it in that spot and try switching the other ones around. Pretty obnoxious so far, but nevertheless it has to be done. Let's try moving this to the other side now. It's been doing nothing so far, actually. I think I finally get it now. The stupid thing will only move 3 pipes at a time, so we have to get Luigi into one spot and then shift all the pipes to its opposite section. There we go. Took me long enough to figure that out. What's this do? Spawning some coins up there, apparently it does. Bucket! Nice. Is this the fast teleport all the way to back? I get it now. We'll have to go down to a floor lower to get anywhere near that, unfortunately. So just into the next room we go. Nothing else we could do, really. Luigi gets scared by everything as per usual. Bars up there. I'm gonna ignore that. Since I can't. Whoa. Interesting. Yeah, this is some kind of construction area for sure. This one looks like it has a lot more depth, obviously, since we recently did a big boss battle. It will be long. That's probably also going to be where my thing ends out. So, from what I determined, there's big bosses and mini bosses. The mini bosses are like the portrait ghost of the original game, where there's, you know, those is your first stuff. Like with a puzzle of their own that you need to do in order to defeat them. And then, once that's done, the big bosses are usually much longer. They evolve several phases. And usually have a couple of other feats to be done. What's that even do? Ah, spew water in front of the door, because why not? Better keep it in the initial spot in that case. There, now it's okay. Oh, except there's stuff over here anyway, to begin with. Several Luigi puzzles, man. Now this determines which leak fills or which one doesn't. Interesting. And so far I like this save. It's been really amazing so far, and I just like its unique puzzle design. Yeah, what I may have said in some of the previous episodes. I'm just slightly angry that the game had really annoying puzzles, even more angry that I was so slow that I had to literally look up online to figure out what to do. But I mostly did that so that I don't waste time in this. So I can just get this playthrough over with. Would have taken way too long. It would have been really boring to watch otherwise, so that's why I stopped in a bit. But again, having to use that to figure out two intentional puzzles that to be solved just to get one part done, that's absolutely crazy. I did not think that would even be possible, but it is. Well, it's pretty obvious what to do next. Since Luigi can activate things from a distance, he'll have to do this secondary part. Oh, Luigi kind of just goes around and does his own thing. So here we go, we're gonna activate this. This first one's gonna give us access to a big money bag chest area. Get more money in here. And over here we go. There's that ghost again. The water area. Gosh dang.
Huh? Good puppy.
Wow, this turned into a maze even more crazier than I thought. It's completely filled with water. You've gotten yourself into a real mess there, Luigi. Good news though, the Portuguese 6 is tested in depths up to, I forget, really deep. What important is, it's waterproof. But because that ghost used to switch to control the water levels, your path is barred. Think if you could walk around the sewer waterway and reach the switch. You gotta return the water to its original levels and go after that ghost. My goodness. Yeah, that was a crazy thing and a half. Here we can see what he's actually up to. Where is he? I hear the laugh, but I don't hear him. Okay. Whoa. Okay, this is getting a little bit obnoxious. Into action, here we go. Okay, good so far. Well, that's a unique way of going around. This is a unique way of getting around. Nice. I like this unique music track that's playing. Nice. I like this puzzle that we have to do. Well, Ugh, barely got away from that in time. Also kind of a unique and funny animation. Obviously, Luigi can't swim. Too late there. What's that do? Nice. Goodness, Anna tried to get us there. It's really hard to figure out what to do when you're obscured most of the time, because characters like Luigi and whatnot can't get around in the simplest of ways. If you let them even touch water at all, they'll just immediately disappear, so really much that could be done in that term. Time that piranha comes up, that's not fun. Just in time. The amount of puzzles I have to do for this is crazy. Oh gosh. The spike wall. That's my least favorite thing inside those games. Remember what happened last time when we saw something like this? There was something bad, and then things started to get a little bit crazy. Well, regardless, this is gonna only be... I need to move away from this spot as much as I can, because if I touch those spikes, Luigi will take a big dodge. Again, it won't be instant death. A lot of the instant deaths in a lot of the other games have been removed. Of course, in other games, they would be absolutely merciless. Like any different Mario game, there's one in particular where it's become very obnoxious and are even really hard to avoid and are just really annoying. And it's little things like this that just make it so much more annoying to deal with. And another unavoidable bomb. That must have popped in when I did the last trick. Obviously it was not available there. Oh, now we can finally check Luigi. Wanted to figure out that I literally just went to the same thing again. What a time waster. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this and just pull a chain and hope for the best. And let him float down. And we got it. Got it, nice. Okay, this part's a little bit more forgiving. We'll just do this Luigi part right away and figure out what happens when we pull stuff. Yeah, not yet. That's way too early of a strat. Oh wait, I might still be able to do it. A little minigame for Luigi here. Avoid the water. That's what it's called. Seems pretty simple of a mini-game, actually. Oh, Actually, I pulled the wrong way. I think I have to pull this way instead. Yeah, there's room to pull it off here, simply. What did that do? Kind of just destroyed a bunch of stuff, but nothing really else much happened. Okay, so if we played for that normally... let's just figure out where we could go here. You gonna phase in for me, please and thank you? And there are one of those. No, just money everywhere. Okay, that's a really goofy cutscene there. Okay, so it just phases out when it does that, just as I thought. And it didn't even do as much damage as most traps do. It does count as a reset. Right, so now we're gonna have to balance this quite a bit. Oh, we can't use our Y thing. Luigi can't use that when he's in one of the sets. Good. Alright. Now we can get Luigi stuck here. Let's do that while we try and get Luigi through his alternative gauntlet. And just get this out of the way as soon as possible. Okay, that is a much bigger relief. Oh, except there are some other fiends that'll pop. These, Yep, knew it. Wow, and straight back to the beginning we go, too. Okay, this is starting to get a little annoying. It was okay before the ghost decided to showing up and ruin pretty much everything. But that there's even something there made me kind of annoyed. We're obviously gonna have to go through this next. I can't just live on myself doing that. Wow, so unfortunately I think I'm gonna have to deal with it by literally just doing the last thing I would expect to do. Trigger the ghost and run the frick like away. And avoid it that way. But I think I went too quickly down my V-Sun. I might actually be able to straight up evade it, and I probably can. I'm just too silly to try. Or I just have to do it the speedrun way. Sneak around. So I'm not going to be ready to play the sneak around game. Especially with all the stuff that keep on preventing me from accelerating to a good point. And these stuff as well. Okay, that's how you get that. Oh yeah, right. So Luigi is still technically needed for this part. I was saying we'll just have to deal with those fiends. No, you're not going in there, buddy. It was supposed to be just a relaxing remote lag. These doofuses had to ruin it. Didn't even get to stun one of them. Okay, I'm gonna keep on going for this. Screw it. I can't, let this steal me. Yeah, it's pretty obvious that I'm probably gonna have to just straight up dodge them. And I'm not ready to dodge a fiend right now. Already had lots of problems. Problems with the first part of this. It's already annoying getting Luigi through here, but now having to deal with an extra little tidbit. It's like just madness waiting to happen. Okay, well, I think I know what to do. But let's actually move it the correct way. We're gonna have to wait a little bit, unfortunately. There's nothing we could do about it. Make them go around the lawn way, and yeah, just... And there we go. Well, it's on by. That's how we were supposed to do it the entire time. Gosh dang. It's still not done yet, because we still have to turn off the switch. Yeah. Oh, it's one of these creepsters first. Nice that we had a second player. So because we have a second player up, he's still constantly trying to grab Luigi instead of regular Luigi. So we could just use that to interact him and then do other stuff. Doesn't help that this guy keeps getting in my way. Go away, buddy. Alright. We're gonna have to end this madness right here, unfortunately, because of the time limit, but that was a fun yet annoying puzzle. Did say they were getting tougher, and they've been no joke so far. Oh well, gonna leave a like if you guys enjoyed this, comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Bye!